And greetings everyone, I hope you're doing well. For this one I'm testing Star Wars Outlaws, and let's quickly get to the settings. For this one I actually had to decrease some settings because it's very demanding from the GPU. And in the display submenu, 4K resolution, I enabled Nvidia Reflex latency. The upscaler mode is fixed. And quality is performance, which is the lowest preset, I think. As far as post-processing goes, I only left depth of field enabled. I disabled film grain and motion blur as well. And in the main advanced graphics settings, almost everything is maxed out. Shadow proxies is off and it's higher quality, so don't be fooled by that. And as I mentioned, I had to decrease some ray tracing effects, which would be diffuse reflections resolution, specular reflection, and specular reflections resolution. So some of them goes by one tick from ultra to high, and I think specular reflection resolution goes by 2 tick to get to the high settings. It goes from ultra, very high, and then high. For the gameplay, it's going to be a rather short one. I got it as a demo version, this is not a full one. And I didn't start from the beginning, I believe that's the specific thing to the demo version. So generally this game is very demanding from the GPU, and even I couldn't just stomach full ultra settings, which dropped below 30 FPS at times, and I can definitely imagine some areas are even more demanding. And while I typically target 60 FPS, 40 FPS is not really that bad for this game. It's not really that fast paced, so I think that should be fine, at least for my experience, at about average of 40 FPS. A bit later in the video, I will also get to the closest rather big town I could guess, and I tested a little bit of CPU utilization and limitations of my 5950X, and typically I couldn't even force that, even with lowest resolution, and it was still GPU bound, and CPU held quite decently actually, at about 80 to 100 FPS. And again, as I mentioned, I was still GPU limited. So at least in this area for my CPU, it's quite actually decent. But I can't really guarantee it's for the rest of the game. I think there is some down at the beginning when you get the full version of the game. And it could be a little bit more demanding from CPU, but I cannot really guarantee that. And other than that, it's pretty decent. I do have to say that I used my SSD because I tried at first my HDD, and I do not recommend to use this game on any HDD because it's basically unplayable at times. It causes some serious issues with visual and also very long loading times. Typically I don't really mind loading times to be longer, but in this case they are real time, and some of those animations are hidden as loading screens, and it can be a little bit funny actually. So for example, I was flying to this planet, and using HDD it took me like, I don't know, 2 minutes, 3 minutes to load, and the spaceship was just flying through that thick fog all that time, and it was a little bit funny to me. So yeah, my recommendations: do not use it on HDD. Prepare to use lower settings because it is very GPU demanding, and for the most part I think it's pretty decent experience. So I think I'll leave you to that. As always, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye for now.
Firm nearby. He'd been holed up there for a while. That's where I'll start.
Better hurry. Jabba's put a lot of money on that rat.
ND5. Haas escaped. The sheriff said to try a nearby, moisture farm.
Let me check. Yes, there's one nearby. I'll send you the coordinates.
It seems like this guy's got a lot of enemies.
An inevitability in his line of work. You've got some items that have arrived for you.
Understood. Guess we're on foot next.